What's up, big dogs? The savage truths women won't tell you, but I will. They won't say it out loud, but deep down, you felt it. Something's off. You've been told to be nice, to wait your turn, to prove yourself, to earn love, to be good enough. But here's the brutal truth that no one's been man enough to tell you. The more you chase her, the further you fall from yourself. You weren't born to beg. You weren't born to impress. You were made to lead, to build, to conquer. This isn't just about women. This is about power, presence, and becoming the man you were always meant to be. Because the moment you stop chasing her and start chasing your mission is the moment she starts chasing you. They lied to you. They fed you a script from childhood, from school, from movies, from your own heartbreak. They told you, be nice, be available, say yes more than no. Be her therapist, her servant, her backup plan. And eventually, if you're good enough, patient enough, selfless enough, she'll choose you. She never wanted you to kneel. She wanted you to stand up. It was all a test. Women are not magnetized by the man who seeks permission. They're not drawn to the one who asks, what do you need me to be? They are drawn instinctively, emotionally, and deeply to the man who doesn't need to ask. She's watching how you walk, how you talk, how you treat your time, how you carry yourself when no one's watching, and when you have a crowd. She doesn't want a pet. She wants a force. She doesn't crave safety and weakness. She craves security and strength. You've been told to play it safe, to not take up too much space, to dim your light so someone else can shine, to be liked instead of being respected. To be the man who is liked by all is usually respected by none. And here's the doulo twist. You followed the script, you gave her your all, and you overextended. You sacrificed your voice, your edge, your masculinity, and still, she lost interest. Why? Because seduction is not about logic. It's not about doing everything right. It's about energy. Confidence is quiet, composed, grounded. Desperation is loud, needy, chaotic. And she can feel the difference without a single word being exchanged. Every time you try harder to win her, she drifted and drifted further. Not because you weren't good enough, but because you forgot who you were trying to be. Seduction isn't a game of lines and tactics. It's a game of presence, of self-respect, of becoming the man who doesn't chase, but leads. He builds and radiates, and women feel that energy. They can't always explain it, but they know it deep down inside. You were lied to, but the truth, the real truth, will set you free. Women want the fantasy, but they follow the power. The average man is lost in illusion. He thinks women want love, flowers, compliments, approval. That's what you've seen on TV. He believes if he gives enough, listens enough, stays nice enough, she'll stay. But that's not what holds her. That's not what keeps her. What she wants is the fantasy. Not the one she sees in movies, but the one she plays out in her own mind. Mystery, emotion, presence, power. That's what stirs her. That's what lights a fire behind her eyes and keeps her thinking about you long after you're gone. The Art of Seduction doesn't lie. It tells you what no one else will. Women are drawn to symbols, to the image, to the aura of a man who doesn't chase, because he doesn't have to. They want a man who feels like a world unto himself, a man whose presence says everything. He doesn't need to tell her he's valuable. His stillness says it. His discipline proves it. His absence stings more than another man's words ever could. You think it's about the perfect text, the right gift, saying what she wants to hear. No, it's about what you embody. The one who leads without forcing. The one who moves with intention, not desperation. The man who could have anyone, but chooses to have himself first. She'll say, just be yourself. But if you listen, if you really listen, what she means is, be the most refined, powerful, and grounded version of yourself. The one who doesn't flinch, the one who doesn't explain, the one who doesn't beg to be chosen, because he's already choosing himself. You think she's after love? Nah, she's after meaning. You think she wants safety? She wants to feel something. And that feeling comes from power, from presence, from a man who has control over his own world and invites her in without even needing her to stay. She may flirt with fantasy, but she follows strength. She trusts strength. She desires strength. And once you understand this, once you live it, you'll stop chasing and start attracting everything. See, what you don't realize and what they don't tell you, the game is psychological. They won't say it outright, but deep down, every man who's lost the game made this one mistake, or this same mistake. He thought it was logical. The attraction was a checklist. Status, muscles, money, looks. But the game isn't played on paper. It's played in the mind. It's ruled by emotion. You don't win her over with perfection. You win her by making her feel something. Mystery, intrigue, certainty, emotional presence. That's what leaves her mind spinning long after the conversation ends. Not your car, not your status, not your resume. How you make her feel in your presence. And here's the savage truth. She's watching you. Not just when you talk to her, but when you walk in a room. When you talk to yourself. When you lose. When you win. When you're ignored. She watches how you move, how you respond to pressure, how you handle rejection, how you protect your energy. She's not testing your wealth. She's testing your center, your character. Will you fold when challenged? Will you over-explain when doubted? Will you chase when she pulls away? Or will you stay unmoved, stay rooted, still, dangerously composed? You think the game is about her? No. The game is about mastering you, your emotions, your presence, your frame. Control the tone, control the pace, control the environment you create with your energy. You don't have to play the game when you are the game. That's the psychological edge. That's the shift. When you stop reacting to the world and start commanding it. You stop trying to be light and start becoming unforgettable. Another thing they don't tell you is power is the ultimate attraction. Let's cut the noise. Forget tactics. Forget pickup lines. Forget chasing her. Big dogs don't chase. We were never meant to chase. You don't win women, you win yourself, and they follow. You win by stepping fully into who you are, by becoming the man who no longer needs attention. Because his mission is louder than anyone else's opinion. Be the man who builds while others scroll. While the lame man sits in front of a computer and beats his meat. Be the man who grows while others gossip. Who walks alone rather than stay stuck with the wrong crowd. Who walks away from everything and anyone that no longer aligns with his vision. That's power. When you stop seeking their attention, that's when you start getting it. Not because you're playing the game, because you're too focused on becoming something rare. And women, the right women, they feel that. They're not drawn to the loudest man. They're drawn to the man who doesn't flinch. To the man who walks in a room and brings order with his presence. To the man whose life is already full and she's just lucky to be invited in it. When you lead your life with purpose and direction, they follow the current of energy. You don't need to flex. You don't need to beg. You don't need to prove. You just need to become. The man who knows what he wants. The man who can walk away. The man who respects himself enough to say no, even to beauty, even to a baddie. When you stop hiding behind validation, when you stop performing for likes, when you stop trying to be the nice guy who gets picked, you'll become unforgettable. You stop being an option. You become the standard. That's the ultimate seduction. Not the one who tries to be chosen, but the one who chooses himself first, last, and always. I'ma leave you with my final words and my final thoughts. She doesn't want to tell you this, but the moment you stop chasing her, the moment you stop bending, stop shrinking, improving, and start chasing your mission with fire, with focus, with zero apologies, that's the day everything shifts. That's the day she starts watching. She starts wondering, starts chasing you. But the real power, real attraction, isn't about how many women want you. It's about how little you need their approval. So stop asking for attention. Start commanding respect. You want to become unforgettable? Then disappear from distraction and reappear with purpose. Let her feel your absence. Let the world feel your rise. Let your mission speak louder than any words ever could. This is your moment. Don't waste it proving your worth. Build your worth and let her chase the man who finally remembered who he was. If you want to know what's 100 times better than chasing a girl, watch this video on the screen right here.